What you very clearly saw in that video was Mubashir, an American citizen, someone who has been here nearly his entire life, tackled, handcuffed, taken into custody for no reason at all, in clear violation of law and the Constitution of the United States, for simply walking down the street and looking like he's Somali. This should make every single person in America, whether you are a Democrat or Republican, livid. For those that believe in the work of the Founding Fathers, for those that believe in the maintenance and endurance of our republic, for those that want to stand up for justice, now's the time to be speaking out. Because I've got one basic question for everybody who's watching, and I'm looking for one basic answer. Are you an American citizen? If you are an American citizen, you yourself may be in the crosshairs of this administration, because in that sense, you're no different than Mubashir. This is a person that was leaving for his lunch break. This was a person who was out on the street doing literally nothing wrong. And what we saw by these ICE agents that clearly did not know what they were doing was violence and unwillingness to hear the simple truth, which he was repeating again and again, which is, I'm an American citizen. Those were the words that he was saying again and again. Those words, if nothing else, should give them a minute of pause so that they could find out, hey, who are you? What's your name? Are you a citizen or not? Have you done literally anything wrong at all other than existing in the world? The answer is, of course, no. And the reason we're here right now is, I believe, some directives were given from pretty high up that just can't be carried out. Directives like, I want you to go to Minneapolis and target the Somali community and deport a bunch of illegal or undocumented immigrants. You know, go to a factory or go to a meatpacking plant, find a bunch of Somalis that aren't undocumented, arrest them, detain them, and then deport them. But here's the thing. That meatpacking plant, that factory, you won't find a whole bunch of undocumented Somalis there. Why? Because, for the most part, they're all American citizens, like you and like me. They get up in the morning, they go to work like Mubashir, they drop their kids off at daycare, they go and work a long shift, they try to get through a long Minnesota winter together. These people are our community members, they are our neighbors, they have made Minneapolis a better place. Juxtapose that against what we're seeing from some of these federal agents right now. They don't know how to operate under the Constitution. They don't know how to keep people safe. They don't know how to catch criminals, because certainly Mubashir is not one. They don't even really know how to drive in the snow. It's pathetic. So right now, all of us are in a position to be speaking up. Our residents deserve better from the federal government. They deserve transparency. They deserve communication. What they don't deserve is headlocks in the middle of the winter in the snow, being detained and taken off somewhere, God knows where, without your family or your friends even knowing where you are. That's not what they deserve. So Minneapolis is not going to stand by this kind of crap. We won't stand by federal agents that are conducting this kind of pathetic operation where you're consistently against the law, against the Constitution, detaining American citizens. Again, basic law. Mubashir is going to tell a story in a second, and you'll hear directly from him. But what I'll say is there's a lot of other people in our city and around the country who've had very similar experiences. One of the most shocking things about watching this video is that it's not that shocking, because you turn on any news station, open up any paper, check out social media, And you see this happening all the time. We can't become accustomed to this. This cannot be normalized. We've read in history books about people being taken away and picked up for no reason at all. Let us not allow it here in our city. Let us not allow that here in our country. So we're calling for answers. We're demanding accountability. We want immediate changes on how these operations are being carried out. Minneapolis, to put it simply, we are anti-criminal. We're anti-gun violence. We're anti-rapist. We're anti-whatever it is that they want to create as sort of a facade for some of the stuff that they're doing. We will do everything possible to keep our residents safe. That's not what's happening now. They're talking about all these instances. That's not what's happening now. What is happening and what we're seeing is them illegally and unconstitutionally taking people like Mubashir. Not on our watch. That cannot happen in our city. Get out. They deserve the same rights as every other American because they are American citizens. They've got the full support of this city government behind them. And with that, I want to apologize to our neighbor here, Mubashir. I want to thank him for his courage in standing up and doing this here. I'm deeply concerned about what's going on erupting in somebody getting hurt or killed. I'm deeply concerned about what's going on here escalating and somebody getting hurt or killed. Anybody getting hurt or killed. We cannot have that in our country. Mubashir.
Thanks, Mayor.